I still today don't know how I, from the Dominican Republic, got into a private Facebook profile of a lady in Ukraine and found the love of my life. I guess the universe chose me to take action. The Facebook post was very clear. Miroslava begged someone to take action towards this dog that was left in the cold, in a chain, in the horrible war. I reached out to her, and since no one of us ever had tried to do such a process before, we were in for the ride that changed my life. We needed to get him away from the chain as quick as we could. 3 weeks of searching, we finally found an old lady who was willing to keep him in her backyard. Miroslava was visiting him sometimes, while I was 2 months on the internet trying to find him transport to Denmark. After 1 week, Miroslava told me that the foster could not have Bumbas anymore. We went in panic and didn't know what to do. But luckily, the girl who had been grooming Bumbas could keep him in the backyard where there was a container where he could stay. Then started the process of vaccine, titer test, and I finally found Joe and Patrick, who was willing to bring him to Denmark if we could get him to Poland.
Everyone, I want to tell you a short story about poor dog Ben. He spent his days on the 1-meter chain, scared and hopeless, with a bit food and no roof to protect him. When we found him, his eyes told the whole story: fear, sadness, and a tiny spark of hope. That day we promised him a new life. We gently removed the chain and took him away from that nightmare. The moment the chain came off, he started running in circles, waving his tail, showing everyone he finally got free. And now, with his loving mom Kristina and his new friends and the new name Rumpas, he has the life he always deserved, full of love, warmth, and endless joy.
Miroslava found a car and was able to drive from Ukraine to Poland, where the transport were waiting to travel the long way to Denmark. All this we arranged when I was still in the Dominican Republic, but Bumbas' journey was far from over.
Hello, I'm Karin from Denmark. For about 3 years ago, I took care of Bumbas from Ukraine, Kristina's dog, and he was here for 2 months in my dog hotel, and he should learn a really lot. And Lulu, our own dog, learned him so much. Learned him to play and trust he got food every day, and many things. It goes so fine, and the best of the thing is that he loved Kristina at the same time she came.
You see, we had a foster lined up in Denmark, one of my friends, but she suddenly decided after 2 days that Bumbas was too much for her. One more time panic, and I wrote on every single dog page in Denmark, and I finally found Karin, who was able to take Bumbas into her house and life. Another car was found, and Bumbas finally was safe with Karin. 1 long month I was waiting for my flight and landed at 02 in Copenhagen airport. I slept in a car, and in the morning I met Bumbas for the first time. It was like he understood that I was there to stay, and we drove 6 hours together to the house I rented. After 3 months, we were ready to travel back to the Dominican Republic. 3 different flights and 5 hours car trip, and we landed back in the Dominican. I could never have done this without you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.